And here we are. Just a quick 90-minute stream. Do some loose ends. I found a place called the Desecrated Cairn last time I was in, and we're wandering through to see what is what.
Interesting.
Oh, more Kelly tribal fetishes. Let's have a look what's in here. Someone gathered and brought here countless boxes, barrels, packs and crates. Judging by the dust, no one touched most of these for months. The floor between the crates is scattered with items, clothing, weapons, provisions. Examining everything will take several hours. Search through the boxes. What did I find? Oh, another rune covered ancient scrap. Some kind of gnome hooked hammer. Datura. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's some interesting exotic weapons in this game that I've never heard of. Gnomish weapons, you know. I wonder how that worked. I wonder if there was like a roll of the dice. Oh, hello. There's nowhere to sleep in this stupid. Oh, my back aches for the 4th day in a row because of the cold. Right, so a scripted encounter for looting their stuff. With their mouths open, 3 hill giants stare at you, puzzled. Finally, after a long pause, one of them points his finger at you. You! Ask him, Grug. Shut up, Breck. The 3rd giant has been silent all this time. Judging by his expression, seems to be trying to figure out what's going on. Clearing his throat, Grug turns back to you. Who are you? How about that? As soon as I got bored of no fighting, fight came and found us. I'm Omeg. I was just passing by. Grug's thunderous laughter almost deafens you. No, this won't work with us. Breck licks his lips with a huge sore-covered tongue. Let's eat them, Grug. We'll eat them, right? Grug answers with a menacing smile. What do you think?
I'm not afraid.
I don't think nobody's going to be eating nobody. That's what I'm saying. Right, Lindsay gets to go first. And they are all a bit close, so let's try and do something. They succeeded in a saving throw. It's fortitude, so let's face it. Probably did. I should have gone with sleep. Yeah, their wisdom's really low. Okay. Well, for starters, let's just try and back up. And then let's get leopard in. Nice. You trip it. Give everyone in the team a chance to hit. And here we go. This is going to hurt someone. Ooh. Oh, it's a Miri. I mean, you just hit the wrong person. Okay, okay. I'm going to be resting soon. Let's just blast that one to Kingdom Come. 50 damage. It's not bad. They've got a lot of health, actually. Right, Omeg, the tank. Actually, what's their... They're evil. So, let's smite them. And then attack. Oh, is that it? You are having a laugh, ain't you?
Spell works differently.
Okay, there's other stuff I can do. It's just... Oh, it's too far away. Really. Why is his movement so low? I know. Right. Ah, Jubilost. Fantastic. Let's see if we can sicken them. There's a fortitude save. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, you missed. Right. I'm going to just try and kill him in one round. He hit Amiri. Amiri turned around and bit him to death. You're gonna love this. There we go. Oh. See, that's the thing. Attack opportunity. Interesting that he still managed to hit her even though she had should cast. mirror image. 37 damage with the spell called Destruction. Right. Well, this one's flanked, or not flanked, but yeah, it's available for that damage. I reckon we can just hit it with, yeah, that'll melt it. Oh, you're fried. Let's do that. Right, can't charge, but you can hit. Right, there we go. Let's just blow him up. Miri is now going to finish him off. That was awesome.
I do what I must.
Okay, what do we pick up? Not a lot, but something. And it's a little XP, and it's a bit of a story, isn't it? I've been fatigued by this game, but I haven't played it since Tuesday, and I guess having a day away from it did no harm at all. Sort of starting to think about what I want to play next. I want a much shorter game as a bit of a palate cleanser just to this beast. I was thinking Tyranny, which is about 30 hours long.
So here's what we got so far. Today, Amiri killed 10 kobolds, a troll.
And
But
what's
it's
the
the
other one?
truth.
Solasta.
I can cut them all down easy. You just need to find them.
And that'll be a completely 100% blind playthrough, Solasta. Well, I looked at the tutorial, and it's 5e, so I know a little bit more about 5e than I did about Pathfinder. Although I've learned stuff about Pathfinder purely because of playing this. Although apparently this and the game, the tabletop, are not the same. Excuse me. Noisy, noisy. Let's tread softly. Oh. Gargoyle. Now I don't know anything really about gargoyles. It's a monster. It's 200 hit points. Right. So we need magic to overcome it. It's a lot of attacks. Doesn't have spell defense. It's a choice between will and fortitude, which I attack, I guess. Decent XP. Right, it's a gargoyle. Right, well, this lot can stay here. This lot I want to de-stealth. And just go into it.
Strike! Their life ends here! Oh.
Right. Okay. Let's just burn it. Alright, it's pretty weak. And it's dead. Oh. Another gargoyle. Okay. Let's just destroy it. 130 damage. I rage. Yes, I can. I can't charge into it because we're in too tight an area. But now it's kind of, by my reckoning, pretty flanked. Right, hold person doesn't work. Hideous laughter doesn't work. Tried to fear it. Did that do anything? No. Okay. Let's just bash it. Goodbye. Keep moving. She needs. Yeah, she's exhausted. So if you just lay on hands and do a little bit of healing, keep moving. some loot. A gargoyle. If you ever get a chance, watch. Why is Hero Quest so great? It's a really fun video. Okay. Right. Let's get defensive. He is gonna get pretty badly injured, but he was at the front, which was not optimal. More. It's not optimal because obviously. Oh no, she can charge. That's brilliant. Here we go. Pounce. In effect. She gets 4 hits. Beautiful. Okay, Jubilos. Try and sicken him. Nice. Can you charge? No. But you're quick because you're a monk. So. Pop a heal. Oh, they can't reach us from up there. Interesting. Well, that one's nearly dead. I'm just going to roll the dice. Bring it on. You know what? Cantrips will do. 4 hits, he's not going to last. Oh no, he only had 1 because she had to move. Oh, they can move. Interesting. Let's just blow them up.
You should have run!
Protection from evil communal. Start moving up.
You deserved it.
Oh, you know, I'm going to use Hellfire. No, it's a waste on him. Yeah, I've got plenty of those, and I want to use them. Can I access any of these? No. Right, it's just coming down. Right, Jubilos. Again, fireball all the time. It's kind of a shame he doesn't just keep hitting. I guess for future reference, aim for the one with the most health if they're clustered. Why didn't they move?
Any last wishes?
Yeah, she crits a lot. So dead, or is it just knocked down? Goodbye. I'm really digging that I've got Mary in the team. Right. Let's haste everyone. Now it's go time.
Don't hold back!
I didn't mean to do that. Really did not mean to do that. Oh well. It's good to be king. You ain't gonna stand for that, are you, Linz?
This is for you.
It was a pretty decent hit. 5 hits.
This will hurt.
Kicking the butt of evil. Lindsay, bring your buffs up.
I'll fight if I have to.
Bring it.
Oh, didn't work.
What's that?
Oh, got some loot. Good grief. A lot of junk. Oh, there's a lot of dead. A pile of dead bodies down here.
I'm there.
Let's keep it going.
In due time.
Is there a way up?
Their sight betrays them.
Alright.
Does anyone require my counsel?
You know, I haven't looked at his abilities. What's this? I forgot about this. Guarded hearth. Right. That'll do.
I am never wrong.
Right.
Follow if you dare.
Right.
I'm there.
Just gonna plow straight into him. Probably safe first, just in case, you know.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Please let Octavia go early. Ooh. Decent. Might as well. Doesn't seem to sort of really do much, does it?
You should have run!
Hoarfrost Gargoyle Eldritch Chieftain. Can any of these be... Oh, this one could be charged into. Yeah, she is a death machine. Good. Now you will all be sickened.
You've made your choice.
Can't believe I missed with Hellfire Ray. Try to make them all sleep. Didn't work. Let's kill the big boss. What is its AC? 46. That's quite horrible. Is there anything I can give to people?
Clever ploy.
What? Let's just try and disintegrate him. 29 damage.
Serves you right.
Don't hold back!
5 hits. It's a shame it's not a reach weapon. If I find a +5 reach weapon, I'm switching her to a reach. Definitely. There we go. 3 bombs.
So it comes to this.
That's more like it. Let's cast. There is a. I'll make now hit.
This will hurt!
Very good. Greater heroism. Get into position. Keep him choked. Can I restore a spell? No, I can't. Guarded Hearth. Disintegrate. 40 damage. Let's just check that actually. Of course he's got a... It's his touch attack she hits. I mean, she's got 27. That's incredible.
You deserved it.
You should have run!
Hey, leveled up.
I do what I must. I'm off.
It's pretty straightforward, level 14, if that's what I'm at. You just put another point in Paladin, and you get Divine Weapon Bond and additional use of Smite. Perception, persuasion, forced repentance looks good. Greater angelic aspect. Resounding blow. Oh, we can stagger people. Apologies, my phone kicking off there. Level 14 Barbarian, what do we get? Well, athletics, mobility, perception, nor nature. Deadly accuracy. You score a crit. So I'm more likely to actually confirm the crit, is that right? I get Indomitable Will. That's good. I mean, her will save's pretty terrible. Okay, Octavia. You know it. Level 10 Arcane Trickster. Thank you. I'm hoping this will really pump up her let's just drive perception up just a bit, because she is a trickery person. Oh, hold on. Knowledge Arcana. Trickery. Perception. There we go. Legendary proportions. You can call upon the primordial power of ancient megafauna to boost the size of your target. Because of its connection to living creatures of the distant past, the spell does not function on outsiders, undead, and summoned creatures. Your target grows to legendary proportions, increasing your size by 2 categories. The creature's height doubles and its weight increases by a factor of 12. The target gains plus 6 size bonus to its strength score, a plus 4 size bonus to its constitution, gains plus 6 bonus to its natural armor, and damage reduction 10 / adamantite melee and range weapons used by this creature deal more damage. Melee and range weapons. I mean, that may just be amazing. Invisibility, mass. There's lots of things I can do. That lasts for 1 minute per level. Does take a dinosaur bone, so I need to find those. Resonating word. But she's specialised in that, and surprise spells. This is what it's all about with Arcane Tricker. Although she's been strong all the way through, but at 10th level, an Arcane Trickster can add her sneak attack damage to any spell that deals damage. targets are flat-footed, this additional damage only applies. Sorry, if the targets are flat-footed. This additional damage only applies to spells that deal hit point damage, and the additional damage is of the same type as the spell. If the spell allows a saving throw to negate or halve the damage, it also negates or halves the sneak attack. But she can fireball and get sneak attack damage on it. She can't be a paladin because she's not lawful good. Might as well just keep going with Bard. What do you get? Frightening Tune. She can frighten people and she gets an extra Bard talent. Trickery's still decent for her to have. Knowledge World is something I want her to have. Persuasion, use magic device. I was giving her athletics just so she doesn't get as tired. Shall I give her skill focus persuasion? She's got it quite high. Yeah, I will. Excuse me. Blur, blindness, glitter dust. Why not? Cacophonous core mass. I want fortitude. I can free people from emotion effects. Mind fog. I'm going to go with resonating word as well. Double. Got heroism greater already. Come on, Jubilant. Alchemy. Oh, yes. 14th level fixed mutagen lasts for 1 hour per level. Gets a discovery. Curse bomb. Ooh. Greater mutagen. Holy bombs. Infusion. I'm gonna go with explosive bombs. Perception, trickery, stealth. Nah, don't care about stealth really. Use magic device could be useful. Knowledge world is pretty high, so let's pump it. Athletics, just yeah. What can he take? Stone Skid Communal. Need to load up on Diamond Dust, but why not? We are leveled up. Let's quickly do spells, because you get extra spells. Challenge evil. Level 4 spells. You can cast Death Ward on people now for me. Let's load up on that. I can stun people with successful attacks if I've, yeah. Interesting. Call forth a surge of holy power, which grants you the following benefit: +2 sacred bonus to AC, +4 sacred bonus to strength, resistance 5 to acid and fire, +5 sacred bonus to persuasion. Checks many evil creatures plus initiative. Fast healing. Any critical threats rolled. How long does it last? 1 round per level. It's pretty good, 14 rounds. It's definitely a boss fight thing. Considering that things like Sirocco, Acid Fog, Chain Lightning can now do sneak attack, you know. Right. Oh, he hasn't leveled up. Start from this end. Stone Skin Communal. Again, that's like boss fight stuff. Freedom movement. You get a smattering of spells, but not much to write on my back. Well, that's the level up done. Level 14. Don't know how many more levels I'm going to get, but I do know that I've got 3 chapters left, and the last chapter is shorter than most of them. Let's rest up. I wonder if leveling up has done anything to stuff. Nope. let's just continue to explore, because I've actually got perception in my group now. There you go. The stuff. Another one of those mysterious shrines. This all looks a bit empty as well. I'm gonna just go back over everything.
I need to catch my breath.
Of course you do.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Rest again.
A lot. There aren't even such high numbers.
Adventures can wait.
Oh, yeah. Let's go back.
I must replenish my powers.
I'm looking at our gang, and I'm wondering, how the hell are we still alive yet? Everyone's so smart.
That shrine stuff will come in handy later, I'm sure. Let's fight them. Do they know what they've got themselves in for?
Combat is adjourned.
Oh boy. Yeah, they do. Protection from energy, please. Can I bless my weapon? Take this. Haha, forcing you to go round. Well, set him there. Alright, Dodney Ranger Field. Not alignment, but energy. Yeah. Not all his spells are out. owned. Right. Look at that now.
Strike!
It's fire damage. Interesting. Chain lightning. The immune to seek. Right, precision damage. Okay. Okay, okay.
Any last wishes?
Alright, I just figured it might take some damage from, you know, something else. 14 hours. Should have gone with haste. Go for it. You know, frost damage bow.
Just have to resort to brute force.
Can I hit him without getting Sirocco? Yes. An absolute beast. Right, his weapon's blessed.
Don't hold back!
Disintegrate might be a decent idea. I'll say. Yeah, it's useless. I think acid bomb? That worked. Oh, there's more. Hello. Octavia. Oh yeah, I need dinosaur bones for that. Let's go invisible. And haste everyone. Just go. Acid bomb. If I shriek at it, it might do something. 10 damage, it's 10 damage, it's 10 damage.
No fear!
Yeah, I did 92 damage. Right, she's been tripped. This could hurt her a lot. Oh no, she's fine.
Tear them apart!
At some point, yeah, she's going to start taking burn damage.
This will hurt!
Should really probably put acid fog on them. There's a big shout I can do. Can't be stunned. She's getting ripped. Let's go for it. Right. Let's cast it again, because I think people need it. Oh, she's out of range. Oh, sorry, Amiri.
Should have run!
It's not bad for a tank. Pretty good damage. And it's tripped again. Okay. Failed to overcome its spell resistance. He's pretty good nuker. He's a pretty good nuker. Didn't trip it, but here we go.
You made your choice.
This won't kill me.
Kill the one that's
Strike!
not up. Can you reach the other one? Yes. She's down. Snowball. Let's get out of that Sirocco. We go round. There we go. 90 out of 100. 10 more random encounters and I'll have the Survivor achievement. Okay, we're pretty banged up shape, so let's just do a quick rest. Just killing time till the actual story starts, you know. Go. Let's just move this way. You never know what you might find actually. Let's go here instead. Haven't. You know, this bit of map is not unlocked. Okay. Now then. I guess it's just home to go to. Got to.
I need to catch my breath.
I must replenish my powers.
So close to home. Let's just get in. Let's do main square, sell up, rest, throne room. Then we're done. Definitely want to see the story side of this a bit more now. I've done a lot. Now I'm the king. What happens next?
Adventures can wait.
No, they can't. Only at 31 grand. Don't they know I'm the king? Assassin's chain shirt. Might stack with the cool thing that Amiri just got. Weapons, armor, jewelry, stuff, random stuff. Yes. Interesting how they put bag of holding in there. Oh, there you go. $20 dinosaur bones. Actually, let's have 20 more. Still got that. It's all +4 stuff. Mighty fists. +3 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls with armor and attacks and natural weapons. Raw stuff. Just rested, so right. 4 diamonds, 89 diamond dust, 13 dinosaur bones. It's interesting what we've got here. Can we sort my own weight? Oh, collect all. So much quicker. Let's just see what we can do. I brought some relics. Anywhere of your story. Got some of those. Ooh. Blind darkness underground, bronze blades crashing, the cold blood of serpent folk and the hot blood of cyclops mingle on stone floor, and something else, fear, desperation, agonizing shame. The owner of these pieces was not to be envied. Homer, give me the items you've collected, I'll tell you the story. Saddled horses neigh and stomp their hooves. They cannot wait to travel distant lands, searching for the legendary treasure of an ancient empire. I can feel the bravery of the previous owner, how she dreamt of adventure and fame. Do you wish to know where her path led her? I certainly do. Find the rest of her 5 belongings to her. Okay. Tell me about the fallen soldier. Oh right, I found all the different bits, and it gave me 10 grand and 18k XP. Okay, feel the damp cold of a dungeon, weapons clinking, smell of blood and soldier's footcloth. There's a dull pain in my muscles and a weariness. at endless weariness on the verge of desperation. I am a Cyclops, a soldier of the 19th Unbending Legion of the Golgan Empire. We travel the Darklands with the mission of clearing the middle levels of the southwest sector of Serpentfolk. Over the course of the mission, we've lost a third of our contingent. Our rations run low and our morale lower. I've heard several soldiers tell each other they've lost any hope of returning home. But I stand strong. I'll endure whatever I must to return home alive for the sake of my wife and child. But each new march, each new battle, dims the thought that I'll ever see them again. I pray for the sun's protection and guidance, but can the great luminary even hear me down here? How long have you been on your mission? Cut off from the sun and the moon, we count time by daily marches. I've lost track completely. Feels like you spent an eternity in this underground cell. Could it be that when I return, my son will be a greying old man with sons of his own, and them sons themselves? No, I must avoid these venomous thoughts. Golgol. I thought the Cyclops Emperor was called Coloran. Coloran? Never heard of it. The storyteller's face twitches and his normal voice returns. Coloran was founded by Golgan refugees several centuries later. As for why there are refugees at all, well, we'll learn that soon enough. He relaxes. Go on. Our mission continues. We've lost half our contingent, but we still have no orders to turn back. The soldiers' desperation is becoming open indignation. If we were outside in this situation, I'm convinced half the unit would have deserted by now. But here we are, and there's nowhere to run. I listen to the soldiers talking, and I don't like what I hear. This underground hell has changed them. They don't look for the luminaries to help anymore. Rumour has it that some of them have secretly begun praying to the Serpentfolk's gods. Worse than barbarism, this is pure insanity. But wasn't this mission itself insane in hindsight? Go on. The Legion rebelled. An officer caught some of the soldiers offering sacrifice to the Serpentfolk's gods, and he ordered them arrested and executed. We had no idea how deep the contagion had spread. Many soldiers refused to follow his orders. The groups stood facing each other, swords bared, loyalists against traitors. I should stand by my commanding officer, die beside him as a loyal soldier of the Empire, but I'm scared. Oh, son, I'm scared. I don't want to die here underground. I want to see my wife and son again. I couldn't say a single word. Couldn't even move while they butchered our commanding officer and the soldiers who remained loyal to him. And I couldn't say before what happened next. They declared the slain as sacrifices to the Serpentfolk's gods. And each of us had to taste the flesh of the sacrificed or share in their fate. Salty blood runs down my lips. I choke down slimy meat and clap my hands to my mouth to keep myself from puking. Sun and moon can't help us here, and I raise my prayer to the new gods. My legs won't hold me, so I kneel, and I feel them. I feel they're here with me. They stand around me, their cold palms on my forehead, and my fear subsides. I'll return home. Isn't that what I was praying for? Go on. On the upper levels, we rejoined the main force of our army. We reported the cleansing operation as a success. No one doubted our story of the officer's glorious death. Not that I'm surprised. It seems our legion wasn't the only one to accept the protection of the underground gods. Some soldiers even pray to them openly, and our superiors turn a blind eye to it. Finally, we make it back to the surface. I breathe fresh air deep into my lungs. Like a crimson eye, a huge ball of light glares down on me from the sky. I shut my eye, for I am no longer used to sunlight. Tears run down my face. No matter. It's all right. I'll be home soon. I must thank the gods for my safe return. Maybe my son would make a good sacrifice? What happened to Golgan after that? As so often happens, while the Serpentfolk may have lost the war with the Cyclops, they won victory over their souls. Soon dark cults spread through the Golgan Empire, replacing the traditional worship of celestial deities. Sacrifices of Cyclops, public tortures, and ritual cannibalism became commonplace. The Empire began to decay. Thank you for the story. That's awesome. I found shards. Okay, so 17 pieces. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, I mean, just basically keep everything that isn't anything that has a yellow background to it
Follow if you dare.
can and should be kept. Full plate +4, mithril full plate +1. Mallet of Woe. Yes, I haven't used the Heart of Ira. Let's go with armor pieces, jewelry pieces. I don't need that. Or that. Just experiment. Okay, let's get some scrolls on the go. And wands. Can't take this stuff with you, you know, when the game's over, so might as well. Actually, let's take it all. And let's do some kingdom management. Voluntary annexation. Knock Knock seems confused. You notice what seems to be a leather rag in his hand, smells faintly of sulphur. I take it this is yours? Knock Knock remains frozen as he stares at the cap in hand. Seems surprised now as he was once mine, war in the village. King once ripped off my head, beat me across skull and face with it, used it as a white rag and hit me again. Thought it was lost long ago. Well, what's it doing here? It's a challenge for ruler of tribe. The king has come back for me, but cap looks strange, smells strange. Why now? Where'd it come from? Goblin come here, drop it off. What do you mean challenge? When goblins in Steel Lands fight for tribes, they fight with a big best hat like crown, but not ugly and shiny like ours. This is a challenge. Another tribe. Maybe here of our allying think he can get back the crown by fighting me. But how he get power back? If in Kingdom now, it'd probably cause a lot of trouble. Well then you need to stop it. Not sure can do, although alright, I'll help you. But we have to be quick. He shows us the way, meet him where Lamashtu shines, where we need to come together, you and me, rules of challenge. Glance at the map, you're both surprised that the leather cap suddenly alights, burning brightly, then crumbles to ash. Did your tribe ever deal with demons? Okay, so companion quest. That's a story at least. Skip some more time. You remember our little adventure with the Fey Lords and their inconsequent debates? Damn them before you ask. By damn them, I mean both the debates and the Lords. Anyway, been thinking about the dreadful verbiage we received as a reward for the trials. The answer to the question about the fate of the gnome race. Allow me to remind you of the text. Yeah, whatever. Not a single reasonable creature would spend valuable time solving this sort of phrase mince. If only someone knew how much effort it required to treat the matter seriously. But it paid off. It's obvious that the part about open the road for the ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger refers to Willis Gunderson, who awakened Mordecai. This guest led me to think. Armagh. Exactly. We wouldn't have known that at the time of the debates because he hadn't even met Armagh yet, which makes you wonder who this respected host might be. But that's neither here nor there. So what do we do now? The riddle recommends we start looking after the twice born is twice defeated. That's happened. The other part, thrice the number of those who lost their faces, that's also only cleared out. It's 24, 3 times the number of the defaced sisters there were. But the rest, what does it mean when the moon leaves her path? And how does a dozen times in a dozen equate to 24? I'll have to study some astronomy reference books and write to some priests of Desna that might come in with. It's probably about some rare celestial phenomenon. I meant to ask you to deal with the first part of the riddle, the one about Willis Gunderson. Remember the riddle? We don't need to find him or talk to him, just read him. Here's what I think it means. I discovered that the poor fellow wrote and published a few horrendous books. Perhaps the answer is hidden in one of them. The very thought of digging through that parody of literature is disgusting. I'd very much appreciate some help. Perhaps some book lover in this seat will have a volume or 2 of his work. I think a dozen times in a dozen is about something that happens every month. There's 24 day in every month, got 12 of them in a year. Everything can't be that simple, or can it? With the Fae, you never know. Well, it's a good guess, but it still doesn't spare us the need to look at the dreadful books. Alright, I'll look for Gunderson's books and try to make some sense of them. Good luck on this difficult quest. I remind you, the riddle says we need to find something 5th in 10. Somewhere out to Gunderson's writing. We put it together with the number 24, go to Candlemere, and the moon leaves her path. Well, this isn't some elaborate pay prank. Because it is, I won't have to do any more research to understand what made the Danes leave the first world. It was the stinking neighbours.
Adventures can wait.
Oh, Iron Golem just walking in. Hold on. Dragons made it? An adamantite golem. Strange golem enters your very materially to it, barely moving its legs and sweating as if it's drunk. Help us. Help. Help. Frowning Harem responds. How'd you like that? Again, someone needs our help. And again, it has to do with golems. Does any of this seem familiar? Those symptoms from the Skiega clan must be dug up something else and got themselves into trouble again. The priest's remarks are punctuated by a terrible clanging sound as the golem collapses on the floor in pieces. And I warned them. They were wooing death. I warned them. Let's return to that little fortress so that they couldn't get inside and see what's happened to them. Yep, let's go check on them. Just don't go right at me, alright? I want to see with my own eyes what catastrophe they've wrought this time. All the while praying to their Torag. Troubleshooter. 69 out of 100. Could get an Achievo on that. Yeah. Giving me plenty of quests to do. I have news. Take a look. Iravetti, King of Pitak, sent you an invitation to the Rushlight tournament. We're not going to miss it, right? And you're taking me, of course. All the high society of Pitax will be there, including people from the academy. Maybe even Headmaster Talia Gitaran. I'd love to see her face when she hears about the book Professor Earbold is writing with me. What is the tournament? Iravetti holds once in several years. Guests come from all nearby kingdoms. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's always a lot of fun. Are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. Definitely some catch here. This is Iravetti we're talking about, after all. But I doubt he'd try to kill you at his own festival with business partners from all his neighbours present. He's more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another. So keep your eyes and ears open and don't sign anything. Interesting. Well, if I have time, why not? Great. Trap or no, it'll at least be a ton of fun. You will be taken with me, right? Pretty please. Okay. Excellent.
Iravetti, King of Pitax, invited our king to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious guile.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I have a late meeting, like music and stuff soon, and this sets me up, I think. So we're now in chapter 6, prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. Yeah, we're in chapter 6 of 8. And I've also got 4 companion quests to do. And these things are just... Oh wow, I've got 9 days for the next ancient curse thing. So I'll be dealing with that at some point. I will definitely have a rest. So that concludes part 47. Not a lot happening, but again, if I want to be a completionist in this game, it's not terribly exciting. Also, the combat's just redonk. It's so easy. That's much tougher enemies. Insane. I'm going to regret that. I can always turn it down.
I do what I must.
He wants to return to the fortress. I'll figure this stuff out another time. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and get ready for this virtual meeting. So, till next time.